Okay, so now we're going to continue on this idea of who stepped on who as far as the animal stepping on the human footprint or the human stepping on the animal footprint. But in either case, they both had to have happened at the same time if they're both in similar level of relief and imprint. So here we have obviously a dog, okay, and right next to it a human being. So as you can see, dog, human, and here we go. Here the dog has stepped right on the front end of the human's footprint, and here the dog has stepped on the instep of the human footprint. And then both tracks continue on. So you could excavate each one of them individually, and notice there's even a third set of much more eroded human footprints in the sand that have already undergone a significant level of erosion. So we know that the animal and the human traveled approximately the same time because they both are in very sharp relief, as you can see. And here comes the and there you can actually see excuse me, my croc footprints and then I crossed the path. So now here comes the dog and the animal, or the dog and the human coming back together, and once again we see the dog stepping on the human footprint. We know that because there's the claw of the dog on top of and impressing into what was already there, the human footprint. You come back up, and this goes on for a long way. Now the dog goes off this way to chase something, and the human continues on this way. Now the dog comes back, and right next to each other, dog and human footprint. The dog heads off that way, the human heads off this way, and it goes on, and there's lots and lots and lots of tracks out here, lots and lots of evidence of dog and human traveling together. Similar relief of the footprints, which means if you then find, like they did in Glen Rose, Texas, and here actually now you can see some seagull footprints that have already been eroded somewhat, but they're still discernible after a short period of time. You see here some more decayed human footprints. Those aren't going to last very long. These don't last long. They had to have happened and turned into stone. So down in Glen Rose, Texas, the only choice the evolutionists have to have is to poo-poo the whole idea and just say, you know, call Dr. Carl Baugh names and his exhibits frauds and things like that. That's all they can do. They have to deny clear-cut evidence because he has footprints that are very, very clear relief and dinosaur footprints from the same level, same area, very, very clear relief, same level of detail. They were made at the same time, and he even has a dinosaur stepping on a human, which means the dinosaur and the human lived together. All right? Dinosaur and human lived together, just like the dog and the human walked this path a very short time ago, since these have not decayed. All right? Get over it, evolutionists. God created the dinosaurs, and man has lived with them together.